That's what you are, unforgettable, though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore? That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks I'm unforgettable too. Da 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 dum. Ooh. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore? That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Danger, man. I'm so sorry, but would you say that you remember me then? Would perhaps a silly person maybe even say something like, are you saying that I am the one who's unforgettable? I super appreciate you remembering me, Danger Man. Dangerman? Dangerman, perhaps? Dangerman? Thank you for recognizing me. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Hatch, thank you for the husky and the 100, babe. Thank you. I love when the husky is like singing along with, you know, whatever song I'm singing. Husky's like, let me get in on this, babe. Ow. So, I prefer not to speak their name, but they still have all of my videos up on their channel. So, with a mere amount of internet sleuthing, you can remember that name of that channel if you really want to. Dominique, welcome. How are you, babe? Orion Prime. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I was feeling like the curls were a little woo woo. You know what I'm saying? The curls were a little woo woo. But all in all, whatever. I'll take it. Yes. Husky was definitely singing for you too, Hatch. Seeker, welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You know what's funny? I always forget about that song. Unforgettable. But every once in a while, I do remember it. That one has gotten requested the last couple lives. So if it gets requested later, I'll just have to direct them back to the very beginning of the video. That's... Oh, Russell. That's so sweet. Thank you. You know, not personally, Rick. Haven't met in person like the Artemis crew can now say. But the song, yes, the song, I got that for you. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Babes, I love you guys so much. It's so good to see you. I see some familiar faces. Okay, let's be honest. Screen names, okay? I see some familiar screen names, but I also see some new faces in the room. So, welcome to those of you who... Is this your first time joining my live? How about this? If this is your first time joining my live, just leave a 1 in the chat. And then if this is not your first time, you can leave any other number in the chat that you want. We'll just know that it's, well, not your first. But welcome, babes, to everyone being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, Ash says God loves you. First time here, welcome. Natalie, I feel like this may be more than your 7th time in the live, but no worries, babe. I got you. 7. Rick, welcome. Wavy, 6, 7. Freaking Rafflemow, babe. I was kind of setting someone up for that, so thank you. Thank you. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer someone I really could care for. And then suddenly appeared before me the only one I'd ever hold. Someone whispered, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Ba da 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 dum, ba 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 bum, da dum dum, da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba-dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, bum ba da dum. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then suddenly appeared before me the only one I'd ever hold. Someone whispered, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here with me, everyone. Blue Moon by request. Thank you so much for being here, babes. Thank you, everyone that has left a thumbs up on the live. Technically, you don't have to leave your thumb. You can keep your thumb. You just click the like button. That's all. You can tap the like button very, very gently. You don't even have to smash it. Remember when people used to be like, smash that like button? I'd be like, that seems a little brash, honestly. Is that really necessary? Hatch, believe it or not, I've been playing guitar since I was older. Mind blown. So yes, definitely. I've been playing guitar for maybe like 20 years. About 20 years. I'll just say that much. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Got to get those microwave ovens and custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. I don't know that song. What song? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You know what's funny? I don't really play any riffs. I am a rhythm guitar player, is what you might call me. Um, so lead guitar. Lead guitar. I don't really play lead guitar. I really just play guitar to back up myself singing. And then I leave the lead guitar playing to other guitar players. So yeah, and I appreciate you guys that like compliment my guitar playing, but realistically, I am really not a very good guitar player. I mean, I can get around on the jazz standards. Almost any song out of the book, I can like read out of the book and read the changes, right? I can read, but anyway, so it's very, very sweet of y'all to say about my guitar playing. Ruoso, welcome. Ruoso, I did Unforgettable as my tune to start the live. I'm pretty sure that's the one you've been requesting, right? Ironically, I I can't remember. Aw, Chris, the Nomad, thank you. Aw, thank you, Hatch. That's very sweet, babe. Well, Lewis, with 6 chords, is that what that says? 6? I mean, how many hundreds of songs can you play? Thousands of songs? And that's the cool thing about bar chords, right, you guys? So, bar chords, you just move that baby all up and down the neck. So, it's basically an E chord. But then when you bar, right, and then you're just moving it up, you can literally play every single chord that exists just knowing this literal one shape. And then if you throw this one in, that's like an A chord getting moved up. Now, it'd be even easier to play. But basically every song you could ever want to play. You just have to know a couple of little chord shapes. I think that's the funny thing about guitar is, in a weird way, and it may be about anything, right? Not just music, but in our minds, we perceive that, like, oh, that thing is way too difficult. That thing's way too difficult. But most things, when you approach them without the preconceived notion that that thing is too difficult for you to figure out, you're going to end up being able to figure out that thing. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, actually, it was not nearly as hard as I thought it was. And then the cool thing about human nature is simply by repeating an activity many times, like, we'll generally improve at said activity. So really the only difference between a musician and someone who isn't a musician is whether or not the frustration ever gets you to give up. And the only difference between a musician and someone who doesn't consider themselves a musician is the musician just keeps pushing through the frustration rather than putting the guitar in the closet, which is always very tempting, don't get me wrong. Fernanda's here, babe. Good to see you. Welcome, babe. Thank you so much. Look, you already found a message to delete. You've been on mute for a long time. Man, wouldn't that be hilarious? You know, that did happen on one of the lives. How many of y'all were in here for that? This was like maybe, what, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? But I started the live and I started singing a song. And then people were like, you're muted. You're muted. And then my mods, like once my mods start telling me I'm muted, then I know. Then I know. And I had to like unplug the microphone, plug it back. It was like a whole thing. But like me starting a live and not realizing I'm muted for a long time, like that has definitely happened. Raffle Mal that you would troll me about that, but like that's literally happened. I remember. Don't eat the member berries. Hatch, I love that you were here for that, babe. Golden. Cello and saxophone. That is stunning, Golden. Oh my goodness. Personally, just play my instrument even harder and then calm down by switching instruments. I love that. I love that. You're like, oh, well, I'll just switch to my other equally difficult and challenging instrument to take a break from my other deeply challenging and difficult instrument. Oh, Niall, good to see you. Welcome. Yusuf, welcome. Warhas is here. Still waiting for the quintessential sequin dress. I have, encountered a few sequin dresses here and there, but none of them that like made that crazy sound like that one dress from back in the day. But Niall, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. But I will tell you, there always could be a sequin dress ASMR at some point. Parasite, thank you. Thank you for the 100. I think that's what that's supposed to say. Holy moly. Patwelva sit 3. Patwelva sit 3. Thank you for the 100. Patwelva sit 3. Thank you. Maple glazed bacon, babe. How are you? Savage pancake, welcome. Thank you to everyone that has given a thumbs up on the live so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Usually we do music at 50 likes. I got a little carried away because we started with Unforgettable. And then someone requested Blue Moon, and I was like, of course I'll play Blue Moon for you. Anyway, so we did Unforgettable, Blue Moon, and I think those are really the only actual songs we've done. And then I've just been kind of sitting here being a silly goose. You know what? Pancake, it's not a piano, but there is a dress that has like sheet music on the skirt. But the sheet music is like gibberish. A lot of people have asked, like, oh, can you actually play that piece? No. And then I do have another skirt that's just like black and white stripes on the bottom. And you're right, that does kind of look like a piano. Does kind of look like a piano, but it does not play. Wavy, I was thinking I should do some other triggers. I was thinking that. But then I didn't actually really. I do have some random stuff sitting around. How about this? If you have a request of something you'd like to hear, let me know. And then I was kind of thinking if we see Mel B later, she always wants to hear the sleep clinic. Not here, but whatever. She always requests the sleep clinic. So I was like, okay, if she shows up, we will do that. Because I didn't do it last week, I don't think. I think it's been a couple weeks since we did that. Oh, Yusef, you like Blue Moon? How many instruments do I have? I really just have my guitar I always play. And then this was my gigging guitar that I was gigging with until the like electronics in it need to be fixed. It's a great guitar. And then I have kind of a what is that thing called? Day Harmond, a beautiful jazz guitar that actually my dad got for me years ago. And it's a beautiful jazz guitar. I actually should. Maybe I'll play that on the next live for something fun, for just something different. All right, Dom says sleep clinic, yes. ASMR POV. Oh no. Golden, that's a really good idea, but I feel like that ASMR POV would really stress me out. Automaton. Automaton? Oh, 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 tomato, tone, oh, tomato, tone. Oh. I'll have to look that up, Pancake. I may have spelled it wrong. Well, that is one thing about the internet is like when you put all kinds manners of a shit show in the search engine, usually it can figure out what you're trying to type. It's like showing you the results for what you were trying to spell. Moron. And then I'm like, hey, did you just call me a moron? God dang web browsers. Rude. Ice globes. Ding, 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 ding. Ice globes. Ding, 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 ding. No, I love you, babe. And you know what's funny? I did look at the ice globes earlier, and I was thinking, oh, I haven't done ice globes in a while. And then I was like, oh, I feel like it's such a quiet trigger. But if you're gonna request it, babe, like hell yeah, we'll do ice globes. My autocorrect could not figure out what I was trying to say. Yeah, my autocorrect. It probably is. It is no longer amused. It is no longer amused. I like when you hear them inside the box. I don't know if y'all could hear them in there, but okay. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Ice, ice, ice globes. Dun, 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 dun. Ice, ice, ice globes. Ice, ice, ice globes. Michael, Jules. Oh my goodness. Seti. I am really appreciate you letting me know that. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me know. I love making ASMR videos. I'm super passionate about it. And I do believe there are like literal health benefits associated with reducing our stress with ASMR. But the nutrition videos that I made, I mean, I'm proud of both of them. I'm not trying to say that I'm more proud of one than the other. But just there is um there's just it does mean something a little extra special. That when people are able to improve their health or reach whatever health goal they're reaching or they're aiming for, from my nutrition videos, like it really means a lot to me. So thank you for letting me know, and also great job, because um, that's a tremendous achievement. So you should be very proud of yourself. Lily's here. Lily, welcome, babe. Yes, babes, thank you so much, everyone that has left a thumbs up on the live. We will do some more songs at 50 thumbs up, as I like to say. Aw, thank you so much for requesting it. You know what I see sometimes are those, I don't know what they're called, but it's like a water globe, but it's like a, it's shaped differently, and then the water like bubbles up inside of it, and anyways, it's like this, but way more intense. The bubbly sounds. But then I'm also like, I don't want to just keep accumulating stuff, you know? And that, I think, is the biggest challenge for ASMR creators. Because, like, holy moly, you can just be like, I'm going to get this thing, I'm going to get that thing, I'm going to get this trigger, I'm going to get that trigger. And clock it. Thank you, Natalie. I got you sitting right here. Okay. Pausing for water because hydration is important, okay? Man, we got a veritable shit show going on over here. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm trying to get these. Pancake, I already have a whole room. Oh my god, how cute is that? What? This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Stay hydrated. Michael. That was so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. That was prepare yourself for a cuteness overload. Prepare yourself for a cuteness overload. Yeah, Michael, that was frickin' so adorable. Absolutely adorable. Holy moly. All ice princess. Ding, 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 ding. Ice, ice princess. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, and Moon Man. I saw Moon Man pop in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Holy moly. Alright, we gotta. Lily, thank you, babe. All right, I'm gonna try to untangle these over here. Got a little bit of a tangle situation. How do I remove the turtle? I don't know what you mean. Oh my god, pancake. That would be so much fun, but also that is insane. So I just want to be so honest with you guys. This this is what's going on here. Okay, all right. So rainbow twirler, nice. Rainbow twirler, excellent, wonderful. Thankfully that was unharmed. Okay. Peach apricot rose drink. Ooh, that sounds so good. Distraction. That's why I can't get anything done. Okay. All right. And then, okay, let's see. Okay, so we got the stethoscope, or as I like to call it, the stethoscopy. Stethoscopy. Like how I like to call an antelope an antelope. And I like to call an envelope an envelope. You know, like Penelope. Like, why isn't her name Penelope? Anyway, okay, and then we've got a Z. An excellent, wonderful, beautiful Z. All right, and then this is what we were going for. This is what I was trying to untangle. And okay, so Michael, danger, 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 danger. Entelope. Moon Man, enjoy it. Enjoy it. I just want to tell you, I hope you encounter an entelope soon so that you can, just so you can use it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Miss Lovely Natalie. Hope you're having such a good night, and I hope you had a piece of pumpkin pie. Perhaps you had a piece of pumpkin pie. Lordy Lewis and Louise. Okay, and then this one. Oh, actually, I think it was this way. Oh, okay. All right. Actually, maybe. Because there's several of these. We got Logan the Disciple. But Logan is still waiting for a flatmate. We got Amy, who may pop in here any moment now. She's usually here, but she's also waiting for a flatmate. And we have Olivia. Olivia also needs a flatmate. Anyway, so these are the ones that are sitting here to the side waiting. But at some point, one of those will become Natalie's neighbor right here. Boop. I'm not exactly sure what my brain was thinking when I tied this leg situation, I'll be honest. And actually, you know what we could do? We'll make you the top. And then maybe there can be some other ornaments that go underneath. This is why I'm like, just like overthink everything I do. Like, oh, what are you up to? Overthinking. Oh, what are you overthinking about? Oh, how I was constantly overthinking all day. Oh, really? You were overthinking about the fact that you were overthinking about things? Oh. Well, in a weird way, does that kind of cancel each other out to just be a normal amount of thinking? What about you guys? Ever happened to y'all overthinking about overthinking? Anyone else? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, Seti. That is so sweet, babe. So proud of you. I'm doing all right. Let's see. Ashik. Thank you. Oh, Natalie, thanks for the floating heart. You guys are so cute. Um, okay. I got back up to the peach apricot rose drink. Did it cost like $1 million? I'm like, how much does a drink like that cost at Whole Foods? Was it $24? $73. Warhorse. Hmm. And then just fun facts for you guys. When I tie these things together, okay, so that's 2 knots right there. That is not enough. No. 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 Usually I tie between 3 and 5 knots in each time. And then you gotta like pull them. Really try to make sure that they, because sometimes gravity, it's not effing around, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes gravity is not effing around. Welcome to my AI content again. Dev Rocher. You know, honestly, I'm flattered for you to think that I'm AI. Because, like, if someone was going to AI generate something, like, I don't think it would be this. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you would think that someone would AI generate me, like TBH, I'm so freaking flattered. Thank you. Like, you meant to offend me. You accidentally gave me the biggest compliment. You know, it's not a candle, it's a Himalayan salt lamp. Himalayan salt lamp. So it just looks like a big chunk of salt when it's off. Um, but that is that what you were asking about? That's sitting on the shelf there. Exactly what an AI robot would say. I'm not a robot. I swear, I am not a robot. I am 100% human. I promise. I am 100% human being. I was born in a hospital to human beings. I swear, I am not a robot. ASMR in a candlelit room. Um, I mean, the thing about it, Unifive, I mean, the video would be basically dark, obviously, right? Um, but in order for cameras, especially a nice camera, to see anything at all, you need like a shit ton of light. A shit ton of light. So if you were doing a video strictly in a candlelit room, like it'd be such a cool vibe, but you would not be able to see the person at all. You'd maybe see a little bit of like the silhouette of the person. Um, if I was ever working with like a team of people again, I could totally be open to that. I do not feel like I would want to try to film that by myself. It just seems potentially dangerous. um, but like obviously the idea, candlelit ASMR is awesome. But it would basically be a completely dark video with a couple of little flickers of candles here and there, but you wouldn't be able to see anything in the room or see the person at all, unless you had a bright light on them. And only streamer taking it in a fun way. The rest of them started to whine and cry. Well, that's how you know they're human. LOL. Um, that is funny you made them cry, though. Like, not gonna lie. Moment. Galaxy Wolf, welcome. The Corrina 2006 bot. Exactly. This is the C2000 model at your service. Thank you, Fernanda. Oh, Lordy Lewis. You guys, thank you so much, everyone who has liked the live. When we get to 50, we will do a couple more songs. So thank you so, so much. Oh, celebrating birthday party of your sister. That sounds like so much fun, babe. Happy birthday to your sister. Aww. How is everyone's night going? How's everyone's night going? Hopefully, nobody's got a case of the Sunday scaries, going on too badly. But if you did, hopefully my live stream can help. Oh, what kind of cookies did you get? Man, you know what I think is my freaking favorite kind of cookie? I don't even know if this counts as a kind of cookie. I think it is though. But you know those things? I think they're called like pirouettes. It's like a kind of like a wafer in like it's like a cylinder and it's hollow on the inside, but sometimes they're filled with chocolate. They're so good. Why are they so good? All right. Well, I'm glad that y'all aren't like, what? What kind of cookie? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Immediately, y'all are like, yes. Well, you know what I think what they always, there's long been said that I have really good taste in cookies. So I think everyone used to pretend they were cigars. Oh yeah, thumbprint cookies. Favorite kind of candy bar? Man, do you guys know of that brand Who or Hue? It's like HU. But everything that I have freaking gotten of that brand, it is so good. They have like a crunchy mint one. It's like mint with some kind of crunchy shit in it. And then they have like cashew butter filled chocolate bars and stuff. Oh, they're so good. Ooh, Knoppers wafer hazelnut middle. Yeah, Natalie, yes, that sounds so good. It's a chocolate bar. I don't think it's Chinese. Yeah, Unifive. That's a HU. You know, I think the first place I ever saw it was at Whole Foods. And then I saw them at Sprouts. Now HEB has them in Texas. I've been getting them at HEB. Yeah, they're so good. And then, you know what's cool is these days you can order frickin' any random thing on the internet. So there have been times when I'm like working with people, doing like health coaching stuff, nutrition stuff, you know. And I'll be like, oh man, they don't sell this at my store or whatever thing. And by and large, that is not really an issue anymore because you can get almost anything, delivered to you no matter where you are. So in a way, that has done, I think, so much for our ability to eat healthy, our accessibility to different things. Unifive, I definitely recommend it. Dun, 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 dun. of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I. Forever and a day, love will not die. We'll keep it that way. Up among the stars, we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. Bum ba da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum. Ooh. Ba da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I. Forever and a day, love will not die. We'll keep it that way. Up among the stars, we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon and west of the moon. Logan, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So good to see you. Welcome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anne Marie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Anne Marie. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Yes, it is. Logan, thank you so much for popping in. Have a great night. Remember, everyone, stay in school and say no to Dr. Uggs. Just say no to Dr. Uggs. Logan, have a great night. Thank you so much for the super chat, babe. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play, though it might be the sound of your hello. That music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You could say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you on my own. Shall I wander through this wonderland alone? never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba-bum. Da-da-dum-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum-dum-da-dum. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum, 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 da, dum. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play, though it might be the sound of your hello. That music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you on my own. Shall I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. I'm just too misty and too much in Happy birthday, Anne Marie. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for requesting that song. Joel, thank you. Mel B. Dun, 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 The autumn leaves drift by my window, those falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, da, 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 dum. Ooh, ba, da, 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 dum. Ba, 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 dum. Dum, dum, da, da, dum. Ba, ba, ba. Ooh, 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 bum, 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 ba, da, dum, dum, da, dum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, da, 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 dum. The autumn leaves drift by my window, those falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. Thank you, Natalie. Oh, that was your request, right? I'm pretty sure it was a second ago. So Autumn Leaves by request, Misty by request. Yes, Natalie, Autumn Leaves. Got it. Babe, thank you for the husky. Thank you for the envelopey. Oh, look at this. A monkey with a monkey. Are you kidding me? You know what? Is that based on um the baby monkey that like went viral on the internet a little while ago? Little Nick, good to see you. So cute. Literally so cute. Oh, and then who mentioned Chet Baker? You don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. You guys, give me 1 second. All right, just wanted to. I feel like a little lip color goes a long way, doesn't it? Looks so much more like put together and shit, you know? Looks so much more put together. All right, so who requested You Don't Know What Love Is? If you're not still here, I'm not doing your song. It is funny though, someone like requests something and then they leave. Seems a little interesting. Interesting, really? Okay, Honey Boo Boo. Like the Honey Boo Boo? Song reminds me of Chet Baker, You Don't Know What Love Is. Okay, so technically they didn't request it, but. Mm. Bum, 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 bum. It's more like Michael Bublé is the new Chet Baker. Chet Baker was like back in the like 1940s, 1950s, singer and trumpet player, and perhaps the most emotional, dark, I don't know how else to describe it. So technically, Michael Bublé and Chet Baker are really not very similar. Because Michael Bublé is like real like positive and stuff. Chet Baker is like, oh my god, like what the frickin'? You're like, oh my. But he was an incredible musician, incredible singer and trumpet player. Like, don't get me wrong. Chet Baker's just a little darker than Michael Bublé. Oh, Natalie, babe, never need to apologize. I was thinking about doing a little Jobim moment. So we've not done any Jobim yet tonight. Tony's here. Tony, how's it going, babe? Welcome, Jennifer. Chet Faker. Actually, that's hilarious. There should be like well, you know how there's like that jazz musician chick Corrina? Sometimes people are like, "Oh, hey, it's that chick Corrina." So that's like my silly like turning myself into a real loser now, but Chet Faker, that chick Corrina. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Gravity. Oh, a little corgi? No. Prepare yourself for a cuteness overload. That was so cute. Oh my god. That was so cute. We're gonna do a little, hold on a second. He's such a potato. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Hey, look, I did a thing and it worked. I picked this up with my toe. That's I shouldn't have even told you that. That was weird. But anyway, it's okay. Crazier. I've done more embarrassing things in my life. Eu amei e amei de muito mais do que devia amar e chorei ao sentir que iria sofrer em vez de esperar. que da minha infinita tristeza a cada céu eu sei. Encontrei em você a solta viver e de amar em paz que não sofre mais, nunca mais. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Pa, 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 pam. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dum. Eu amei e amei de muito mais do que devia amar. E chorei ao sentir que iria sofrer em vez de esperar. Foi então que da minha infinita tristeza a cada céu eu sei. Encontrei em você as alta viver e de amar em paz que não sofre mais, nunca mais. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Porque o amor é a coisa mais triste quando se desfaz. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Oh, man. Adam. Chief Big Beef, good to see you. All right, Wave. Man, I've not done that one in a hot minute. Thankfully, I have all these songs stored in my noggin. I don't know how. I can't even remember like what I came into the room for. You ever do that? You know, you're like walking around your house. You walk into a room and you're like, what did I come in here for? But all these songs, all the lyrics, even the ones in Portuguese. Can I remember things that actually are important in life? No, not really, not very well. But a million and one jazz standards, yes. Chief Big Beef, yes, we can do that one. We've got a couple requests in the queue now. But yes, we will do that one here in just a moment. Opening the fridge and being like, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Pam, 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 pam. Vou te contar, os olhos já não param. Coisas que eu sou coração, pois já antes. Fundamental mesmo amor, e impossível ser feliz sozinho. O resto era o mar, e tudo que não sei contar. São coisas lindas que eu tenho projetar. Fundamental mesmo amor, e impossível ser feliz sozinho. Da primeira vez era a cidade, da segunda vez eternidade. Agora eu já sei da onde que esse alguém amar, e das estrelas que esquecemos de contar. O amor se deixa surpreender enquanto a noite vem nos envolve. Pam, 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 pam. Da, da, dum, 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 dum. Pa, 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 pam, 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 pam. Da, 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 dum. Pam, 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 pa, da, 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 dum, dum, dum. Ba, da, da, dum, da, dum. Ba, dum, da, dum. O resto era o mar, e tudo que não sei contar, e das estrelas que esquecemos de contar. Fundamental mesmo amor, e impossível ser feliz sozinho. Vou te contar, os olhos já não param, mas coisas que eu sou coração, pois já antes. Fundamental mesmo amor, e impossível ser feliz sozinho. Da primeira vez era a cidade, segunda vez, eternidade. Agora eu já sei da onde que essa guerra e das estrelas que esquecemos de contar. O amor se deixa surpreender enquanto a noite vem você envolve. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Natalie, I felt like we were at Coachella or something with that headliner gift. Thank you so much for that gift, babe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aw, Fernanda, babe. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. And Adam. So we got two Adams at the moment. We got Adam and Adam. Adam and Adam. So we got Adam O and Adam Robinson. But sometimes, like, what are the chances of all the names in the world? But there's like two people in the chat with the same name at the same time, and it feels like that happens. Kind of. Yes, Adam Robinson is a regular. You've been coming to these lives for a year, 2 years? I feel, yeah, Adam Robinson is definitely an OG in these lives. All right, so yes, we did 2 Joe Beams in a row. That was fun. That was fun. And then I know there was a request for Body and Soul. I know there was a request for You Don't Know What Love Is. That's true, Chucky. Chuckle. Chuckle. Maska Rock and Roll, good to see you. Oh yeah, Michael, you got it. I'll do that one next. Chuck. Got it. Chuck. Aw, James, welcome. Ooh, let me plug my phone in real quick here. Plug it in, plug it in. Is anyone else haunted by like advertising jingles from the 1900s? Call J.G. Wentworth. Man, I started getting spam calls from JG Wentworth, and like I had to I legitimately called the like legitimate JG Wentworth just to be like, "Are you guys calling me?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "I didn't think so, but I just had to be sure because I was like, oh fuck, what if I could get cash now?" Uh, mm, mm. Man, oh man, babies. Natalie, I love how Michael and Natalie are singing together. Perfect, awesome, wonderful. Yes, Busby Way. Cars for kids. We are farmers. Dum 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 dum. Um, and then of course Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Join me for my live every Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Oh, okay. Early morning in Kashmir. Very cool. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. Seriously, they're living rent free in our heads, Natalie. Yeah, Chuck. I mean, yeah, it's true. You got me. Hmm. I wish there was a tutorial on YouTube Live. I'm appreciative of the talent, but don't know how to support the talent. Oh, MC77. You mean how to do lives? Like you want to do lives also? Or what do you mean? How to support the talent? So, number one, just you being in the room is a huge way of supporting me. Like, it tells YouTube, hey, of all of the places on the World Wide Web, I'm choosing to be here. So literally, those of you just being in this chat room with me, like thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, and then if you want to go one further from there, leave a comment. I don't want to say that YouTube basically stakes all of our worth on how much engagement we receive. Okay. But YouTube basically determines our worth based on how much engagement we receive. Okay. So you leaving a comment, huge, incredible, wonderful way of supporting the live creator. Like, oh my God, thank you. If you leave several comments, that's insane. Then if you choose to click the like button, now listen, you don't have to smash it. You don't even have to give me your whole thumb. You just a thumbs up is all, you know what I mean? That is another tremendous way of supporting. And then if you want to support the live creators in a financial way, you have super chat options and then also the little super sticker options. And the little super stickers make the cute little pictures that show up over the chat. And so the super stickers are, excuse me, the super stickers are like a tip for the live creator that everyone in the chat gets to enjoy. So I don't know if that answers your question. Be it known unto thee, YouTube, of all the places in the world wide web, me and my dog choose to be here on this night. Ernest, thank you so much. Thank you. Hear ye, let it henceforth be known. Oh, Mary, thank you, Mary City Mouse. Thank you. Thank you, babe. I super appreciate your comment. And Raffle Mouth, okay? That's hilarious. Oh, Busby Way, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. All right. MC77. No, no support. Zero support. You know how much support you get from me? Zero. Jesus. Glenn, I'm thinking that maybe, yes, I'm thinking there's maybe an issue with the something was a little lost in translation. He was like, "You're so sober and beautiful." Like, thank you. So yes, Mel B. I still don't have a place yet. So, but but presumably, I don't know. I don't know when, you know. But basically, once I find a place, it's gonna be like hit the ground running, and then I will disappear from lives for a little bit, and I'll try to post something and let y'all know. But yeah, unfortunately, I've not found anything yet. So I figured, hey, I might as well do my live. Clearly, I haven't even started packing this room up yet. So I figured this would probably be the last room I pack. So I can try to do some lives here and there. But man, oh man. Man, oh man. Ooh. Oh my God, Melby. That's actually, I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of dope. Oh, really? Busby Way. Really? Okay, very interesting. Uh, MC, I'm not trying to clown you at all, babe. I'm so sorry. I just read people's comments and make silly reactions to them. Like, please don't take it personally. I promise. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theater and always runs late. That's why the lady is a tramp. Hmm. Oh, wait, you're talking about the mom from Lady and the Tramp, not the song. Because there is a song called The Lady is a Tramp. Did y'all know that? So, that movie, Lady and the Tramp, the Disney movie, I mean, I can only imagine that they were like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Because there's a song called The Lady is a Tramp. And then they made the movie called Lady and the Tramp. That was so freaking cool. What the effing F bombs? That was so cool. You guys, it feels like we're at Coachella, doesn't it feel like it? Except we have access to showers and walls and a roof. Okay, but that was so cute. Who sent that? Who sent that? Natalie. Oh, and then leap in with the sunshine. Thank you. Adam, I'm not leaving y'all. I do have to move, unfortunately. So at some point, I'm going to have to take a break from my lives to deal with that. But then I will be right back and it will probably look super similar to this. And you guys will like not even know that I'm in a different place. But at some point, I will disappear for a little bit. So I'm just trying to like let y'all know so that when I do disappear, you'll be like, okay, she'll be back. It'll be fine. Um. Oh, MC, no, not at all. I hope I hope that I answered your question. I hope that was helpful. I certainly don't have any idea what age people are when they leave a comment. So not, certainly not trying to make anyone feel bad for anything. I just was confused because I wasn't sure if you were asking about videos on how to be a live creator, like how to do lives. And then as I was reading your comment, you said, I don't know how to support the creator. So then I was like, oh, you mean a video teaching how to like be a live viewer kind of thing. So I hope I answered your question, babe. And I do apologize if it came off as rude. You know, I would love to sing some Justin Bieber for you guys. I really would. But I feel so bad. Like, I don't know any Justin Bieber songs. I know, like, if I hear him, I'll recognize, I'm like, oh my God, Justin Bieber. I'll, like, recognize him. But I don't super, like, know his songs enough to just. And I feel so bad because I think that would mean that I am not a believer. And I feel really bad about that. Terrible. Awful. Really bad. But if you guys want to hear jazz standards now, that I might be able to help you with. Dead M350. You didn't know that? Was that about the Lady and the Tramp thing? I think that shit is interesting. I don't know if that's interesting to anyone else, but. Oh, yes, Michael, thank you. Sasha, have such a good night. Such a good night. Yes, Mask of Rock and Roll. The little cat was so cute. The landlord has decided to sell the house. Without us in it. Obviously. Basically, like, the real estate in Austin is all like crazy right now because during the pandemic, a shit ton of people moved to Austin to work remotely when we were all working remotely and distancing and all that shit, right? So from 2020 to 2021, it was like the prices, right? It was like super competitive. And in 2021, my landlord at that time, decided to sell her properties, kicked us out. We had to move. And then after people started having to go back to work, and I think just the wonder of Austin like faded a little bit or something. Anyways, it was like mass evacuation leaving Austin. And so now there's too much real estate. There's too many places with not enough people here because a bunch of people left. So they like built more houses for the more people, and then people left. Anyway, so now people who own homes are like freaking the F out watching their purchase like tank in value. So yeah, so this is gonna be my third time moving in like 5 years. Yeah, even a tiny house in Austin. I mean, it's also like yeah, I think that there was just there was a lot of factors. And I'm sure that every city is like having some kind of reaction to, everyone was affected in one way or another by the pandemic. Um, and so it's like so yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't have the money to buy a fucking home, number one. But then also like being a renter is like really shitty now. I'm like, I don't know. So anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But because of what happened, With that job, I used to work for like 12 years, and then they decided out of nowhere to just drop me like a hot potato. I have nothing. I have nothing. Um, so the lesson is the world is a crazy shit show. That's the lesson. Oh no, the new job didn't work out. No. Well, maybe in a weird way, it'll somehow work out that you'll end up finding a place near whatever your new job is. But man, that's rough, babe. Co host Kirby. I mean, you're not wrong, babe. Adam, babe, not at all. No worries. I assure you. I assure you. Um, your comment, your question, your whatever, like, was not upsetting. My situation that I'm in is a little upsetting. But you personally have absolutely nothing to do with it. So please don't feel bad. Please, please, please don't feel bad. Thank you. Yes, Catherine, that is what I'm trying to remind myself. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Ba, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Ba, 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 bum. see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, I love you. Good night, Glenn. Thank you for being here. Parasite, thank you for the sunshine, babe. Thank you, thank you. Co-host, can you hook me up with whoever makes The Legend of Zelda? Because, yeah, I would love that gig. That'd be a great gig. I would totally do that gig. Speaking of video games and songs, that was silly. That was dumb. I feel stupid, foolish, silly, foolish and silly. Yeah, Tony, are you still here? I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Oh, in my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Da 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Da da dum. Dum da 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 dum. Ba da da dum. Bum 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 ba dum. Bum 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 bum. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart, I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I just want to start. I just want to start. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Parasite, thank you for the floating heart. Natalie sent a bunch of little cuties in there too. And Juliana, the sparkles, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, Adam, I couldn't remember what you requested. I had to go back up and look. But then I'm like, oh, how could I forget? How could I forget? Thank you for your request, babe. Thank you so much. Moon, river wider than a mile, I'm crossing style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon River and me. Moon river wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting around the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon River and me. Moon River and That's because he's right here. Oh, it is sad, though. I've done my whole life without Gumby. What am I doing with my life? Why, hello, friends. Hello, friends. You guys are so sweet, babes. Thank you so much. Okay, Busby Way, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Marvel Lover, welcome. No, I did not learn your songs yet. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry. right, there we go. Thank you for the reminder. I feel so remiss. I forgot about Gumby. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Natalie, save your monies. You are so sweet, babe, but you are too kind. Save your monies. Oh, Pokey. You know, I never had the horse. I just have Gumby. Okay, Adam, have such a good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the problem, Natalie, the problem with that song is it requires that everyone put on a very serious hat. And the question is, like, do all of you guys have a serious hat that you could put on? You know, like a top hat or like a chef hat. I also feel like, you know, those little things that doctors wear? It's just like a little like handkerchief they kind of tie around their head. Like, that's also a pretty serious hat. Not gonna lie. You know, fedora definitely counts. Definitely counts. A fedora definitely counts. Okay, all right. Fernanda's got a really nice hat. Babe, it's a really nice hat. Looks really good on you. A total babe. The reason that you guys have to put on serious hats for this song is that it's a very serious song, okay? It's extremely serious. It's very, very serious. Natalie, babe. Babe, you are too kind. You are so sweet. I cannot tell you. Like, thank you. Holy moly. You guys, W's in the chat for Natalie. Holy freaking crud, babe. W's in the chat for Natalie. Juliana, headphones also count as a serious hat. Totally count. Totally count. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. What I like the best, whiskey and water, whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. Make it last a little longer. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. So you can make it last all night. Some girls ask for cola, some for champagne, but I know just what I want and I ask for it by name. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Oh, whiskey. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Whiskey me away. Bum 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 da 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 dum bum 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 da 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 bum 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 ba 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 dum 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 da da dum 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 da 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 dum bum 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 ba bum 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 ba da 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 ooh bum 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 whiskey and coffee, whiskey and coffee. Put them in my cup. Whiskey, coffee, whiskey and coffee. The very best way to wake up. And when it is raining, I put my whiskey jacket on. And when it's raining and it is pouring, I put on my whiskey coat. Some girls ask for water, some ask for wine, but I want my whiskey and I want it all the time. When? All the time. When? All the time. When? All the time. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Oh, it's what I like the best. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. If I should ever leave my whiskey, it would be an awful sin. But if I ever leave my whiskey, it would be for gin. Natalie, thank you so much, babe. Holy moly. You're so sweet. Michael, did you just make that up? Or is that like an old saying? I was thinking like not an old wives' tale, but like anyways. How have I never heard that before? Whiskey makes me frisky, but gin makes me sin. That is hilarious. So, Natalie, I know you really like Body and Soul. But have you been here before when we've done Round Midnight? they're really not very similar, although they both start with the same chord. So in my brain, I like, I feel that they're similar. But okay, good. We can do body and soul also if you want. But I was feeling like, I actually feel like it's been a hot minute since we did this one. So just for funsies. Just for funsies. Aw, that's so sweet. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. Ba da da dum. Ba bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Ba da da dum da 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 dum. It begins to tell round midnight. Midnight, I do fairly well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Troubles always start round midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand these memories when my heart is still with you. And old midnight knows it too. When a quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you, though lately I've tried, but you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let your heart take wings round midnight. Midnight, let the angels sing for your returning till our love is safe and sound. And oh, midnight comes round. Dum 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 da 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 dum da 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 dum dum da da dum. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Ba da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum. Ooh. begins to tell round midnight. Midnight, I do fairly well until after sundown, supper time. I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Trouble always starts round midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand these memories when my heart is still with you. And old midnight knows it too. When a quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you, though lately I find that you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let your heart take wings around midnight. Midnight, let the angels sing for your returning till our love is safe and sound. And old midnight, midnight comes round. Ooh, oh, when midnight comes round. Thelonious Monk. 1944, that one. Man, y'all, I'm getting sleepy. I'm awake. I'm awake. I swear, I'm awake. Barley awake. If you fell asleep and you wake back up, smash that like button. Unless you already clicked the like button before you went to sleep, because then you would be disliking the video. And by no fault of your own, you would have to then click the like button again to re-like the video. Remember, you only have one like available on this platform. Yeah, you know, somebody needs to speak with the Dave Matthews Band, okay? About gravity. Rude. Rude. Gravity. Who can give you what you need? I don't know. Oh, what time do I wake up after doing these? Hopefully, I get to sleep in. Now, there have been a couple of these lives I was not able to sleep in the next day, and I gotta tell you, like, that was rough. But that's why we have naps. Um, but yes, ideal scene is that I can sleep in on Monday after doing these. Because, yeah. Um, but you guys who know me, okay, so I started making ASMR videos in 2013. Dating myself a little bit. But, anyways, so over the years, there have been a lot of times that I was shooting ASMR videos very late into the evening. Now, these lives I only do till like midnight or something. That's not very late. Compared to, I used to stay at my boss's house until like 2 or 3 in the morning filming ASMR videos. And then the next morning, I would have to go back to his house to be the videographer for the yoga videos. And a lot of times those shoots would start at like 9 or 10 a.m. So there were many, many nights where I would sleep like maybe 4 hours between ASMR and working the next morning. Um, Now that I don't work for those guys anymore and I'm my own boss, I'm usually able to make it so I can sleep in after doing these lives. But back when I was working for those guys on that channel that some of y'all remember me from, I was very sleep deprived a lot of the time. I'd date myself too if I were you. Oh, thank you. I think. No, that's very sweet, babe. Thank you. That is sweet. Oh, Tony. I'm like, who's your favorite celebrity, though? That's the real question. Which celebrity are we talking about? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Silly. You know what's funny, Natalie? I didn't leave. If they hadn't have fired me, I would still be working for them probably. So my life is better not working for them anymore. But I have to be so honest. I didn't leave. I stayed for 12 years. And I would probably still be working for them if they didn't choose to let me go. But now I'm free from those assholes. You know, Natalie, I don't know how to think of it exactly, but like you're right. You're right. Um and at the time I didn't, I mean, and that's the thing about like being a little like singer, songwriter, or whatever you want to call it. In my mind, I didn't think I was like worth anything. Didn't think my music was that important. I didn't think it would, mattered. I was like, why does my stupid singing matter? My stupid singing doesn't matter. Now, in hindsight, I sure effing wish I would have put a little bit of time into putting music out there, building a career for myself. Now, I did bust my freaking tail for like, I don't know, 15 years, 10, 15 years in Austin, playing gigs, playing around town, playing restaurants and weddings. And like, I played a lot of gigs over the years. But that came to mean nothing at all. Came to mean nothing at all. What I should have been doing was recording music, putting stuff on the internet, but I didn't, it's like I only um I only in hindsight can see how much I wish I would have done those things. I wish I would have tried to start building something for myself before I'm now. So, yes. So, in a weird way, them firing me was like a gift in disguise, but it was like a gift disguised as the worst thing I ever went through in my life, other than losing my mom, which also happened right at that same moment. So, yeah, so 2022 and 2023 were basically the worst years of my life. And I am glad to be separate from them now. Obviously, that's better. But I also hate feeling like I flushed 12 years of my life down the toilet. Flushed 12 years of my life down the skibbity toilet. And so when you guys recognize me from those videos on that channel, like when I tell you that is all I have to show for those 12 years of my life that I poured my heart and my soul into making videos for those channels that I thought, I thought they were mine also. You know, I trusted them. What was I effing thinking? Okay. But I mean, at the time, I felt like I was investing my time in something that I felt was really important. And I felt like I was helping people and that I was so lucky to be in a position that I could create things that maybe would help people. I never could have seen the plot twist that the very people who proclaimed to care so much about helping others would then show themselves to care nothing about others, especially the people who helped them build their channels. They're like, we care a lot about helping people, except for this girl who made 1,470 videos for our YouTube channels. She's crap. Like, what a burn, though. What a freaking burn. Oh, thank you so much, Rod, for the sparkles. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Mel B, love you so much, babe. Wrapping you in a big hug. 20 years, I cannot even imagine. I can't believe it's been like almost 4 years for me. I'm like, wow. Oh, Natalie, you guys are so sweet. Y'all are gonna make me cry. Oh, Michael. I do regret that those videos also attracted what I could maybe just call unwanted attention. I mean, I am just so lucky that I never did anything worse than like I did on that channel. And I was so gaslit at the time. I didn't think anything of it. And really, like, I didn't do anything wrong. But those videos did attract some certain people that I don't necessarily like, kind of maybe wish had not become a fan of mine at that time. Yeah, I don't think you want the deets. Just think about the manner of trolls that we receive in the chat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I only in hindsight can see that those men who run those channels, they knew what kind of people they were attracting, and they knew what type of people would end up watching some of those things. And now I can see it clearly, but at the time, it was unclear. And I love you so, guys, so much. Holy moly, I love y'all so much. You know, Michael, in some ways it's different, but in other ways, like, I know there's a lot of really incredible people as well. But I'm not gonna like open up my DMs for you guys to prove what I'm saying. But I'll just tell you that if I opened up my DMs for y'all to see some of the messages that I still receive to this effing day, I haven't worked for those people in now, like, what, 4 years? And then some of those videos, that was like years and years ago that I made. And anyway, I just don't know how to warn people, like, oh, Leapin, thank you. Tell me, what is the 7 supposed to be? So I'm like, leap 7 in. No, leaps in. Is it a Z? Is it an L? Is it a T? Leaped in iced tea. Leaped in iced tea. I just call you Leapin, but I'm like, am I like missing what that's supposed to say? Oh, Tony. So sweet, babe. Just a lucky number. I love it. Okay, Leapin. I do also love the number 7 myself. So, aw, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Y'all are so sweet. So yeah, my mods know what I'm talking about. My mods know what I'm talking about. And I just want to apologize to you guys that you guys have to see that shit. I wish that I could, and I feel like with, you know, technology, I mean, there should be some way that no person has to be subjected to those fucking comments like that. No one should have to see that shit. But my moderators, like, thank you so, so much for helping Keep the chat nice for everybody. Oh, yes, incense, so nice. Why do people think I look like Jan from The Office? Because I went and clicked on a scene of Jan from The Office. And I was like, I mean, we're both white women. It's true. But I don't really see the resemblance. I'm like, are you trolling me by telling me I look like Jan from The Office? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Is that like, that's like a low grade, like, jab? I don't even know. I don't even know what to think. Like, is this a compliment? Is this an insult? Is it a joke? If Jan had a glow up. That's hilarious. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Facial structure. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for explaining. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who had a mind to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Somebody said sweet dreams, and it just like that song was just like. Yes, a little Eurythmics moment for sure. And you know what, Mel B? We can do. I saw you asking. You were asking about sleep clinic, Bob Ross, something. Do you have a preference between those two? So why was there a cow in the music video? Man, Moon Man. That's a good question. It's a metaphor. Hmm. Okay, so let's see. I've been live for 182 minutes and 10 seconds. So that's like 3 hours, right? Yes. I can do math good. Yeah, I would have to revisit the video too. I don't remember the video well enough. All right, how about this? You guys vote. Do y'all want Sleep Clinic or Bob Ross calendar? You guys vote, and then mods, can you guys try to keep track for me somehow? I'm gonna run pee super quick because it's been 3 hours. I was like, man, I don't think I can do that. Anyways, but I'll be right straight back, and then we will either do Sleep Clinic or Bob Ross calendar moment, and I'll be right straight back. Where is Pokey? Man, I do need to get a frickin' Pokey toy. Like, who knew that how many people would remember Pokey? Who knew? Okay, alright, okay, alright. Only Jules picked Bob. That like makes me want to cry or something. Why, hello. Welcome to the sleep clinic. Womp womp. Oh, Tony didn't vote yet? Aww. Okay, Gumby also voted for sleep clinic. Uh, oh, well, thank you so much, everyone that voted. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. What is this? What is going on with this piece of random? There we go. There we go. Welcome to the sleep clinic. I'm Dr. Slumberland, and I'm so glad that you came in today for your appointment. Now, what seems to be the issue today? Oh, trouble sleeping, huh? Okay, well, let me just take a look at your file here. Okay, so it looks like we have done some ASMR together. Um, are there any of the triggers that you wanted to work with again today, or would you like to do some new triggers and see if perhaps there's something new you'd like to add? Okay. New. Okay, well, not going to be brushing then because we've definitely done that before. What about a little visual element? The rainbow twirler. Rainbow twirler. Beachwar says trouble sleeping. Neighbors are screaming. Maybe you need to get some earplugs. Earplugs, so that you can't hear the screaming so much. Yes, the spinny thing, also known as rainbow twirler, but it's okay. Spinny thing totally works. Spinny thing totally works. Gumby was in your DMs. Gumby is a gentleman. Gumby is a gentleman. Gumby is not about sliding up in someone's DMs. No, Gumby is a gentleman. Okay, let's start with our light trigger here. So, this trigger does involve a light shining in your eyes. If you don't like that, then just close your eyes for a moment. Otherwise, here is the light in three, two, one. And so I will just have you gently rest your gaze on the light. Gently rest your gaze on the light, letting your body feel relaxed and completely comfortable as you follow the light. Follow the light. Wow. Welcome to the sleep clinic. Welcome. Follow the light. Holy moly, hold on. All right. Follow the light. Follow the light. Man, that I gotta tell you. I actually still feel like I still need to sneeze, so I will pause it if I need to sneeze again, but follow the light. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, babe. Welcome, Brandon. No need to apologize, babe. I'm sorry that YouTube didn't send you a notification. What a jerk. Follow the light. Follow the light. Letting the stress of your day just melt away. Noticing that you feel more calm and comfortable with each round of breath. With each round of breath, follow the light. Follow the light. Oh, very sweet, Brandon. Well, very sweet of you. Follow the light. Follow the light. And then we'll just do one more round of breath here, letting all of the stress of your day melt away. Follow the light. Follow the light. And now the light will go off here in three, two, one. And let's experiment with a new trigger. Okay, behold, watermelon and lemon. So these are little rhinestone stickers, and they make this noise. closer to you. And in hopes that ASMR helps you catch some Z's, I know it's very confusing because I can't unmirror for you guys. So let me, in case y'all couldn't figure out what letter it was, I'll just turn it around so you can see this sign. I know it's difficult to tell. Backwards. Use that part of your brain that can read backwards. Exactly. It's a 7 with a little kickstand. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I thought it was a try. Try. I thought it was a 5, trying to be cool. I mean, actually, that is pretty spot on. Pretty spot on. Okay, now we have the unicorn. Beautiful, beautiful. That is so pretty. And then I just have to let y'all know these are like one piece stickers. And then I just stuck them on here. I didn't actually place every single one of those little rhinestones individually. Now, granted, someone at some point did, but I did not. They're just, stickers, rhinestone stickers. Someone was like, wow, that's so cool. What a cool design you made. I was like, I did not make that. It is really cool, though. Like, it's super cool. But I would be a liar if I said that I designed it, because I didn't. I just bought the stickers. That's all. And last but not least, penguin. Oh, he's so cute. Aww. That is so cute. I love it. Penguins are really freaking cute. Oh my goodness. See, we got penguin and flamingo and unicorn, watermelon, and lemon. Those are the rhinestone stickers of the moment. And of course the Z as well, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Man, it is so hard to pick a favorite animal because I just really love like all animals. Of course, it won't focus. Come on, focus on the sloth. But anyways, sloths are definitely up there. One of my favorite animals. And sloth is the spirit animal of ASMR. So we have a lot of sloths. We have a lot of sloths who appear um, on this live. All right, and then last but certainly not least, we will pluck away the negativity. Pluck, pluck, plucking away negativity. Pluck, let it go. Pluck, 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 pluck. Plucking away your insomnia. Pluck. the stress of your day. Pluck, 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 plucking away your insomnia. Pluck, and letting it go. Pluck, 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 plucking negativity. Pluck, blowing that negativity into someone else's yard. Blowing that negativity to someone else's problems. Pluck, pluck, plucking away the stress of your day. Pluck, 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 pluck. Be sure to schedule your follow-up appointment on your way out. And remember, the sleep clinic is always open and walk-ins are always welcome at the sleep clinic. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not me, Michael. Definitely was not me. I'm going to just pluck this little troll out of the comments here. Pluck. Plucking negativity. Pluck, 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 and letting it all go. I will see you at your next appointment. Remember to rest easy and sleep well until I see you next. Thank you so much for coming in for your appointment today at the sleep clinic. You're the best, Michael. Thank you. Moon Man, thank you so much for being here. It is always a good day when the stethoscope doesn't get tangled in my hair really badly. Because, like, Lord knows that has happened a few times. But thankfully today it worked out all right. And scene. I know, yeah, I'm such a silly goose. All right. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. Raffle Mal Michael. Raffle Mal. All right, we're just going to do a couple more songs. All right, maybe like one more song. Based on the depth of that yawn. but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin that I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help Dun, 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 dun. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. When your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Fate is kind. It brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in to see you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Michael, that is exactly how I felt when I looked up the lyrics to that song, because I had no idea. And then I was like, what in the heck is with these lyrics? Chris, how's it going? Trey? Raylan, are you still in here? I was thinking that was going to be my last song. I'm not going to lie. But also, I can't believe I went the whole night and didn't think to do that one. So Yeah, Michael. Yeah, I think I gotta call it. I'm having so much fun and I love you guys so much. And I know I'm gonna really miss you guys when I do finally have to like pack and move. I'm gonna miss you guys. I don't know if that'll be next week, week after. Golly. Anyway, so that's why I kind of wanted to do a long one tonight because I don't really know which one of these is going to be my last live for a little bit. But also, yeah, I've been on for almost 4 hours now, and you just scrolled into an ASMR live stream. Welcome to my live. Oh, Natalie, thank you, babe. Thank you so, so much. Like, you are so kind. So kind, so generous. Thank you. Allie, ask me in like 2 to 3 weeks because I have no idea right now. I'm not trying to leave the city that I've lived in my whole life, but also the people who were born here, we're all getting priced out of our own city. So, anyway. But yeah, I literally have no idea. Um, at this point, I'm like thinking, I could just go camping for a while. I could just go, you know, find a place to camp for a while. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. That'd be bad. That's a bad idea. But also like I'm not above that. Till the end of next month. But God, I don't want it to be left at the last minute. But technically, I do still have a little more time, thankfully. Oh, yeah, yeah, I already did Freebird. In fact, you know what? I sang a million songs tonight, and every single one of those songs was Freebird. So, I'm sorry you missed it. Oh man, I already sang the song you're requesting about 500 times. So, man, certainly can't do it again. 2 million, 2 million, exactly. Exactly. I know, Mel B. That is just like, I mean, I know we're all in that same boat together. It's not like I'm trying to be like, I'm the only one with this problem. I wish we weren't all in that same boat together. But yeah, it is crazy. Oh, really? You moved to a new city and you've never been to or lived in and you've never looked back. How did you choose that city? Did you just randomly choose it? Or did you like you got a job in the city and then you had to move there or something like that? Because I think about that a lot. I'm like, okay, Austin is stupid expensive. I'm like, maybe I should move somewhere else. But then, like, I don't know what to do. I have no wherewithal of, like, where would I go? Where would actually even be cheaper than where I am now? Like, near the beach and cheap. Oh, those are good reasons, Allie. A leaky boat, Michael. You got that right. That's true, Michael. That is true. I just like, I mean, I don't think I really have the money to like pick up and move very far because moving a far distance costs a lot of money just in of itself. So, like realistically, but also part of it is that I've just lived in Austin my whole life. Partly because my family is here, and I want to like stay close to my family and all that. But then also, I'm just like a creature of habit, as they say. So I'm like, I love Austin, but I also have nothing to compare it to. So I'm like, just don't go to Prairie Land. Your hair would hate the constant strong winds. Okay, hey, that's a good tip, Sierra. Thank you. That's actually a really important tip. Man, oh man. Yeah, I think there's actually like plenty of different places where my hair would not do well with the weather. I feel like I'm so lucky that it can even like look this halfway decent in this weather. Get me not wrong. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I'm getting like sleep delulu now. I'm just like not making any sense. But I love you so much. I can't wait to see y'all again. I will make a post in the community when I get to the point that I will have to take a few weeks off, just to kind of let you guys know. And then was thinking like, oh well, maybe I can like have some regular videos that I might be able to put up while I'm in between doing lives. That also sounds a little crazy, but these are the types of things that I give myself to do when I have a lot of other things to do. So thank you, Sierra. Thank you. I know. I know. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mel B. Good night, babe. Chris. Allie, lo-fi tapping. The hard part is for me just deciding which thing to tap on. That's truly the most difficult part. Like glass tapping, wooden box tapping, tap on something hollow, tap on something solid, tap on something plastic. It's just so hard to choose. Difficult to choose, extremely difficult to choose. Hair ASMR, I know people are always begging for more. It's true. Okay, Fort Worth. Hello, Heath. Doing all right. How are you? Good night, Moon Man, Allie, Chris. You guys have a lovely, lovely night. I will see y'all soon, one way or another. I feel like there's a really good chance I will be here next week. I will be here next week. But I love you guys more than these measly little words can say. More than these measly little words can say. Oh, Heath, I'm just about to end the live. I've been on for almost 4 hours now. And yeah, so I'm ending my live right now. But I will leave this live up on my channel. So anyone who wants to, if you want to, you can go back and rewatch the live or rewatch parts of it. Sleep Clinic here at the end, just a couple minutes ago. And of course, there's a lot of songs tonight. I did a lot of songs tonight. I really just go based on y'all's requests. So as long as y'all are like still requesting songs, I just keep playing. Anyway, so I had so much fun with you guys. I can't wait to see you all again very, very soon. Take care of your sweet, sweet self until I see you next. And have a lovely rest of your night. Oh, you know what? I always like to thank my super chatters. So let me take a moment here. Thank you. I have super chats tonight from Logan the Disciple and Natalie Terrazas. Thank you so much, Natalie. OMG, babe. You are truly the MVP of this live, my dear. Um, and then it doesn't show me everyone that sends the little super stickers, but it shows me a couple. So Natalie, Big Daddy Rod, Natalie, Michael Danger, Natalie. Thank you all so much. So much. And anyone else who left a super chat tonight, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Yes, good night, everyone. Wow. All right. I love you guys so much. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I can't wait to see y'all again. Sleep well and have a lovely rest of your night.